Namaste, everybody. Welcome to this Yin class. We're gonna focus today on a very gentle, very soothing, nourishing practice. You're probably gonna need, if you have a bolster at home, that might help. If not, like a long cushion, or also just a blanket. And what you can do with a blanket is you can just fold it just like this, and then make a little burrito with the blanket. That will be enough in case you don't have a bolster. So go ahead, if you don't have a blanket, you can pause the video for a second. Go ahead and grab your blanket, make a little burrito, a little bolster there, or use a cushion. Either way, it's fine. So with that, let's start nice and easy in Shavasana. So you're gonna lay down on your back. And as you're going to lay down on your back in Shavasana, you're just going to go ahead and close your eyes and stretch the legs. You're going to let the arms rest by your sides. And we're going to start to sort of feel the vibrational pull of the earth, so the body becomes lighter. It's kind of, we feel like we are immersing deep into the earth. And you can also start to just scan your body from head to toe. And if you identify any place right now with tension, any place with resistance, you can just mindfully relax those places. I'm going to start to move towards that place of ease and relaxation, nice and easy.
Namo Shivaya Sada Shiva 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 Mahadeva Namo Shivaya Sada Shiva 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 Mahadeva Namo Shivaya Sada Shiva 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 Mahadeva Namo Shivaya Sada Shiva Durga Durga Mahamaya Namo Durgaye Namo Namah Durga Durga Mahamaya Namo Durgaye Namo Namah Durga Durga Mahamaya Namo Durgaye Namo Namah Durga Durga Mahamaya Namo Durgaye.
And then from here, just connecting with our breath, we're going to purposely trigger the parasympathetic system. So the parasympathetic system is the one that sends a biofeedback to the biology of our bodies, to our minds, to tell our body that it's all okay, that we can relax, that we're in a place of ease, that we're safe, that we are healthy, that we are just in harmony. This is the complete opposite from stress. That's a sympathetic. So the way we're going to trigger this parasympathetic system is very simple technique. Continue laying down where you are, nice and relaxed. We're going to go ahead and start to inhale through the nose. So gradually inhale through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. While you hold the breath, we're going to try to exhale for double the time, 8 counts through the mouth. So keep holding it. And then through the mouth, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's try that 2 more times. So inhale nose, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. And then out through the mouth. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. One more time. Inhale nose for 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. And then easy out through the mouth. Deep exhale. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. And then just from here, we're going to start to bring the knees towards the chest. And you're going to just squeeze your knees with your hands close to your chest. You can rock side to side gently, massaging the lower back points, the middle points, the upper back points, these marma points. So gently rock side to side, massaging. It's a gentle massage you're giving yourself. Now come to neutral, cross your ankles, and then try to rock yourself back and forth until you end up sitting up. So for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to be facing you here right now. You're going to be facing the front. So go ahead and find any comfortable cross-legged sit position, just the one that works out for you. And we're going to bring the hands right over the knees. And we're going to start just to move in spirals. So just choose one direction and then see how loose you can be. We're going to integrate the neck. We're going to integrate the shoulders, the hips, your back. So moving nice, easy, free. 1, 2. Again, allowing the places to relax. And when you're ready, go ahead and switch directions. So let's try the opposite direction. An opportunity to be creative here. It's like a white canvas where you can paint whatever shape you like. And there's no right, there's no wrong, and there's no one way to do it. Good, and then just come for a moment into neutral. Spine straight, close your eyes. And so observe that inner sensations. We're going to take now the left fingertips, going to place them about 5 inches parallel to your left hip. And we're going to walk those fingers about 3 inches back. And that's going to help us to maintain this left shoulder where we want it to be. We're going to bring the right arm over the head. We're going to grab right hand, place it right on your left earlobe. And maintaining the left shoulder where it is, slowly start to stretch the neck as you gradually find the perfect place, the perfect angle. So there's a lot of neck muscles there. So it can be chin down, chin up. So just find the one that works out for you. A couple more times. Now don't move your head at all. Just release your right hand from where it is. Place it now on your right earlobe. And with the help of your right hand, just bring the head back to neutral. When the head is back to neutral, block your fingertips, right fingertip as well, to the ground. Eyes closed, just observe. Good, and then we're going to switch. So now your right fingertips about 5 inches, so parallel to the right hip and a little bit behind. So we maintain the right shoulder where we want it. Left arm comes over. You grab that right earlobe and you start to stretch the side. Over to the left, open that right side of the neck, play with the angle, what feels best. Numerous muscles on your neck. Couple more breaths in here. Good. Don't move your head. Left hand, left earlobe. Bring the head back to neutral. Connect your left fingertips to the ground. Relax your shoulders. Relax the tummy. Relax the heart. Close your eyes. Just observe. And as you open your eyes, just take one deep inhale. Circle the arms. Interlock your fingers. Turn your palms inside out. Keep looking up. Just try to stretch those arms as much as you can. One more breath. Good. And let's bring the arms down by the sides. And we're going to shift gradually now into our hands and our knees. So we're going to get into all fours. And on all fours, let's start with a round of the cat and cow stretches. So nose breathing, remember that, very important, nose breathing. So on the inhale through the nose, start bend the back, lift the top. And on the exhale, again, through the nose, deep exhale, curl your spine, tailbone towards the pubic bone, chin to the collarbone. Inhale, bend and open. Exhale, round. And then for a minute, try that on your own. And again, being creative. You don't have to stay sort of in the linear sort of movement. If you feel like you want to add a little bit more movement around the hips, and hopefully you're in the comfort of your house, so you're not self-aware or shy about it. You get to explore to get that sense of intimacy. Okay, now bring it to neutral. We're going to lean over the left arm. You can start bringing the right arm up into the sky. Open that right chest. And we're going to take that right arm and we're going to thread that right behind the left arm. We're going to bring the right shoulder to your head. So you rest your head on the right side. And a couple things here. You can keep your left hand where it is. You might want to bring the left arm up and then maybe bring it behind your back. Some people might grab the inner right thigh. And the last option here is you can take your left leg and stretch that out to the left, parallel to the hip. So a couple variations. Keep the consistency with your deep breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale is receiving. Exhale is strengthening, strength receiving. A couple more breaths. Good, let's gently place the left palm on the floor. Start coming back into hands and knees. And you probably guess, we're going to shift sides. So this time we're going to lean over the right arm. You're going to bring the left arm up. We're going to twist open. And we're going to take the left arm. We're going to thread that right behind the right arm. Turn your head so you're going to be facing to the right side. Same like it did on the other side. You can take your right arm behind and maybe grab the inner left thigh. This is it. Some of you maybe right leg out to the right, parallel to the hip. Whatever you do, make sure you're not compromising your ease and your relaxation throughout this yin gentle practice. A couple more deep breaths. Try to maintain that deep focus so you become more aware of the subtleties, the details, those sensations throughout the body. Good. And then easily we're going to bring the right palm to the ground. Shift back into hands and knees, so we're back into all fours. And then from here, with the knees wider than your torso, we're going to go into child's pose. Fit the torso between your thighs. We're going to stretch the arms. So stretch your arms as much as you can. Spread the fingers so even the tissue between your fingertips comes to life. Even breath, receiving on the inhale, strengthening on the exhale. Now without coming up, start crawling both hands as far out to the right as you can. So walk them even off your mat. When you get there, a little extra something, if you have the reach, you can place your left palm over the right hand. Spread the breath. A couple more deep breaths in here. right, let's switch sides. Crawl over to the left as far as it goes for you. When you get there, if it feels good, you can place one on the left one. And making sure you're not overdoing it. Just find that perfect, sweet spot. Excellent. Then come back to the middle gently. We're gonna get into our hands and our knees, and we're in all fours. And as we get into all fours, let's just tuck the toes under. Let's go to downward dog. All right, so we're gonna push the floor away, lift the seat high towards the sky, and just this first downward dog here. Let's just walk in the same spot. It's a little lubrication for your hips, gentle movement, and then we're gonna easy release the knees to the floor. As we release the knees to the floor and we start bending the elbows, we draw gradually the chest towards the earth, and then we pull the chest through the hands, and let's get into Sphinx. So your elbows are rooted on the floor directly under your shoulder. You spread your fingers, forearms are grounded too. And then just try to lift the chin to open the front line, open your throat, roll the shoulders away from those ears. Breathe. For a moment, actually, bring your shoulders as close as you can to your ears and squeeze. And then start the action of doing the opposite. Now, notice how does it feel to take your shoulders as far away from your ears as possible. Good. Gently, we're going to twist, look over to the right side. A couple more. Gentle, easy. Twist over to the left side. And then back to the middle. Bring your forehead towards the earth. We're going to place the palms right under the shoulders. We're going to shift into all fours. So back into hands and knees. From here, tuck the toes under, off the ground. And then gently going to walk the hands back next to our feet. The feet are already about hip distance apart. You bend the legs slightly. As you bend your legs slightly here, go ahead and clasp opposite elbows. Let your head angle free completely. And same way, if you want to move around the hips right now, if you want to do the no, yes thing with the head, just find some space in there, some dynamics, or just simply be still here, let the head angle free, keep spreading the breath. 2 more deep breaths. Alright, let's release hands to the ground. Let's go back to downward dog. So it's kind of like that pyramid shape. Feet together behind you. Bring your right leg up. And then best you can, you're going to step your right foot right outside your right hand. A deep step. If not, if you can't do that big step, scooter there with your hand. Release the left knee to the ground. Release the left toes. If you need cushion, just roll your mat in or use the blanket that you have. Use that under your left knee. And we're going to, best we can, try to maybe release your forearms down to the ground. Again, if you need to elevate the ground, maybe at home you have a block, maybe you have a bolster. You don't want to force it. It's not about how far you're going to go. It's about finding that sweet spot. So find the one that's right for you. You're going to take 5 breaths in here. Even breath through the nose. And in this yin practice, you probably can close your eyes for most of the poses. So maybe try that today. Maybe just close your eyes. Be super aware of the inner frame of the body. And keep on connecting with that. A couple more deep breaths in here. Good. Now, arms straight. Walk your hands back a little bit. And then we're going to bring the hands to our waist. And the best you can, you're gonna make that right leg straight as you can. So right leg straight as you can. Flex your right foot. And you're gonna start to fold down over that right leg. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Again, if you need to elevate the ground, you can use a couple blocks on the sides. Okay, and then from here, easy, you're gonna crawl your fingertips towards the front, flex that right foot. You're gonna fold over that right leg to your on the green. 3 breaths. Even deep breath. 2. 1 more breath. Good, and then gentle bend your right knee again. Slide the right foot back. And what we're gonna try to do here is nice and easy. You're gonna gentle lean over your right sit bone. You're gonna stretch your left leg forwards. As you stretch your left leg forwards, take your right foot and cross over your left foot. And you're gonna try best you can to stack your right knee over the left. Pull gently, pull your right foot parallel to the hip, close to the left hip. If your right knee sticking up, that's okay. That's part of, this intricate places around the hip that might be a little stiff in there, but that's good that we're touching. So find that spot. Flex your left foot, bring your arms straight up to the sky without collapsing. So just gentle fold from your hips, and then see if you can reach to grab your toes. Most people can't do that. So what do? You grab the calf, back of the knee, okay? And then you start just to fold gradually. Chin move towards the collarbone. You breathe and you become aware. If there's any place right now that you're sort of resisting, where you hold in tension, where you're clinging, where you straining, and then try the opposite. A couple more deep breaths. 3 more breaths. Good, let the arms carry you up. Interlock your fingers, palms inside out. Now bring your fingertips about a foot from the rear end. And then just tilt your head back, open your throat, roll the shoulders open. Good, 1 more breath here. Back to neutral. Go ahead and stretch your right leg. And I'm going to turn my back to you, but hopefully you can see. So we're going to seat in the middle of the mat, facing to the left. This is when you want to have your blanket or your bolster. And you're going to place that end of the burrito, you're going to place it right against the right hip. Now, drop your right knee to the mat, to the ground, and your left leg, you're going to stretch all the way to the back. Flex your left foot, and then try to make sure your seat bones are grounded on the floor. If you look at your spine, make sure it's not leaning to one side. You're going to bring your arms up as you can. Keep that nice breath. And then slowly, gradually start to twist over to the right side. You're going to place the hands on each side of this bolster or burrito. And then from here, go ahead and start to bring your belly and chest down. Place it over. And then turn your head to the right. You need to adjust your prop there, adjust. You're going to turn your head to look over the right side if it works, if not the other way. And let's take a minute here. Maintain even breath. Maintain focus. Especially when you hold the poses for a while. There's a tendency to drift away. So come back. Keep coming back. Slowly start to come up, walk your hands towards the hips, and then you're gonna turn. So you're gonna be facing toward the back of your mat. Take your bolster or blanket, place it right there on your tailbone. If you need to adjust, and the idea is that you can lay down over that bolster, and your head should feel okay there. See my bolster here, my body is a little small, so what I can do is just slide a little bit to make sure that my head is supported. All right, excellent. And then from here, I'm just gonna bring the soles of the feet together, knees spread open. If it in any way feels a little irritation, tension, strain on your hips, prop your knees with some. You can use books, blocks. Good. And let's bring one palm to the chest, one palm to the heart. Keep your eyes closed. Keep the breath flowing. Keep your awareness on the flow of your breath and the different sensations throughout your body. Keep moving towards ease and deep relaxation. Alright, easy from here. You can use your hands to get hold of the outer part of the knees and then just bring the knees towards the chest. You can squeeze the knees in close to chest. You can rock across your ankles. You can rock up. When you get up, which is nice and easy, you're gonna go back to our good friend downward facing dog. So in a creative way, we go back to downward dog. Just walk in the same spot. Let's bring the feet together behind us. Left leg up. And try to step your left foot out at the left hand. Release the right knee down, right toes. Again, if you need cushion, your right knee cap. Roll something in. And from here, best of your ability, bend elbows, or maybe all the way down, forearms to the ground. Maybe you can you can elevate the ground with some props like blocks or so. And the idea is to really relax and resistance on that right hip. The right hip is descending now towards the ground. There's a nice stretch on your right hip flexor. Simultaneously, there's a nice stretch on the back of your left leg. A couple more deep breaths in here. Good, and start coming up, arms straight as you can. Good, and start coming up, arms straight as you can. And then just like we did on the other side, let's bring the hands to the waist. And then try to stretch your left leg. So you notice how your right knee is directly over the right heel. The right knee is directly. So you notice how your right knee is directly over your right hip. And we're going to start slowly to fold down from your hips, fingertips to the ground. Crawl those fingertips as you fall deep over the left leg to your arm degree. Shoulders relax. 3 more breaths. 2, 1. Coming up. Slide your left knee back. This time, easily lean over the left sit bone. We can stretch right leg. Left leg cross over the right one. Left leg curl of the right one. Pull that left foot back gently with your right hand, so parallel to the hip as you can. Stack left knee as close as you can to the right one. Flex your right foot. Bring your arms up into the sky. And then from here, start to fold down from your hips. Remember, maybe grab your calf, back of the knee, ankle, or maybe you can reach to grab your toes. And then slowly start to fold. Just for 5. And 10 the deep breath. 4. Breathe. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Come up. Bring your fingertips about a foot from the rear end. Till your head back. Open throat. Open heart. Press the shoulder blades against your heart space. Open. Excellent. All right. Let's go back to neutral. And then over this side, we're going to turn to the right. Once again, we bring our friend, our burrito here. This time, you're going to place it right against the left hip. You're going to drop the left knee. You're going to stretch your right leg. Try to make your spine as straight as you can. First, reach your arms high to the sky. Breathe. Good. 1 more. And then start easy to twist over to the left. You're going to place the hands on each side of that bolster burrito thing we made. And we're going to start to bring the chest and belly down over. And then we're going to turn the head. We're going to rest on it. Right. Looking over the left shoulder. The shoulder relax. Ready, sleep. Let's try that for a minute. And then gradually start to come up. Crawl your hands under your shoulders. Turn to face towards the back of our mat, like we did on the other side as well. Depends on how long your bolster is or what you created there. Put it first against your tailbone and then you're gonna start it down. You want to make sure that you can rest your head. So your head is supported. So maybe you need to slide a little bit higher. And then plant the soles of your feet about the width of the hips. And your arms just open gradually by the sides, palms facing up. Hands melted to the ground, shoulders melted to the ground. Now keeping your feet the width of the hips. Just gradually draw your knees towards each other. Right? So the knees now connect, knees are touching, whereas your feet remain hip distance apart. Just for a minute, let go, let go. Release and relax any tension, any strain. And so be aware of the subtleties, especially around your hips. Make sure it's all relaxing there. Just for a minute. Okay, from here, start to bring your knees towards your chest. You're gonna hug your knees in. You're gonna lift your head. You're gonna try to touch forehead to your knees. And take one really deep inhale through the nose, as deep as you can. Deep, 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 deep breath. Hold it. While you hold your breath, squeeze everything tight from the rectum all the way to the crown of the head. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And sigh out through your mouth. And allow yourself to return back to Shavasana. So you can maintain that bolster on your spine. You can switch it anywhere that feels comfortable. Anything you have at home that sort of enhances the experience. If you want to cover your body, cover your eyes with a nice pillow. And for the next just 5 minutes or so, allow yourself to enjoy this deep, deep relaxation.
Shiva Shiva Mahadeva Namo Shivaya Sada Shiva 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 Durga Durga Mahamaya Namo Durgaye Namo Namah 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 Kali Kali Mahamata Namo Kali Ke Namo Namah Kali Kali Mahamata Namo Kali Ke Namo Namah Kali Kali Maha
So, as today for this healing practice, just allow yourself as much time as you want to stay here in Shavasana, or if you want to end your practice now, find the most natural way for you to finish your practice, however you usually do. If you're not quite sure how to finish your practice, you can always take your time and simply come back to a comfortable sitting position and maybe close with a moment of appreciation, gratitude, and awareness in how you feel. On my side, it's been a great honor, great pleasure. Take it easy, keep it up. Much love. Namaste.